15, stand by your cart, stand by C. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go C, cart. My cue.
A man is arrested in the death of an Allen Parish toddler. The child arrived dead in the hospital with severe burns on her body. Plus, the death of a Lake Charles woman could prompt changes to the way the criminal work release program is run. And 3 people get rescued from a burning shrimp boat. Live at 5 is next.
The mic, fade, take it.
Now, in high definition, sponsored by Nissan of Lake Charles. This is 7 News live at 5.
Good afternoon, I'm Cynthia Arsenault. Law enforcement in Allen Parish are in shock over the death of a toddler, and a parent victim of severe
Stand by
child
3 in the
abuse.
flash.
KPLC's Olivia Vidal has more details on the crime and why an Oberlin man is in jail.
And my cue, Olivia.
Cynthia, it's a case of extreme child abuse according to Allen Parish Sheriff Doug Abear, a case that brought
A is clear. Send my video from
Tatiana
1.
Holyfield to her death. Here's
Video
a picture
up.
of Tatiana. She suffered third-degree burns.
We're gonna mix to a sod out of 2.
And here's a picture of the man Allen Parish Sheriff.
I don't have any swooshes in this show, huh?
28-year-old Bobby
Okay.
Davis Jr. Sheriff Doug Abear speculates Davis held the girl down on the space heater due to the severity of the burns. After more investigation, the girl's body had numerous bruises and cuts they believe may be linked to previous abuse. Abear says the sheriff's office received the call Thursday afternoon from the Allen Parish Hospital when the girl's mother and boyfriend, Bobby Davis Jr., brought in the deceased child. And now investigators say they will make sure justice is served.
And 2.
The amount of agony that child went through.
31 seconds in jail. We're going to come straight back to Olivia.
Didn't fall on her. Physical contact with that heater was made to happen over a prolonged period.
15.
Long enough for the metal grating to burn through the skin and the flesh to the bone. We are taking every
10
precaution
seconds.
to make sure that this investigation is done right and properly, and so that the person responsible for that hopefully gets to spend the rest of his life in jail.
And my cue.
Bobby Davis Jr. is in
Coming
jail
back
with
keyed
no
on
bond
Cynthia.
that has been set yet. The girl's mother was not at home during the incident. As of right now, Sheriff Abear says there's no evidence linking her to her daughter's death. We'll have more information on this case.
Cynthia. My cue.
Thanks, Olivia. Acadia Parish officials are
This is a reader. We're
report of
eventually going to advance our key on air and then go to some full screens.
A small plane went down near the Esterwood community. It's not clear yet whether there are any survivors. We'll bring you further details as they become available on 7 News at 6 and through our mobile app. An Amber Alert has been issued for a Dallas area 12-year-old girl. There is information she may be headed to Louisiana. Police are searching for Summer Brown.
We're going to go to a couple more full screens and we'll come back centered.
Summer was last seen wearing a black tank top and black basketball shorts. Police are looking for 43-year-old Lisa Brown, suspected of abducting the girl. She's 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighs 120 pounds. She was last seen wearing a black blazer and a light green shirt. Police say Brown is driving a gray 2006 Ford Expedition with Texas temporary plates with the number 86P3357. Law enforcement believe this child to be in danger. The 2 could be headed either to Louisiana or Arkansas. If you see either of the 2, you're urged to call police immediately.
She's up on cam.
Next full screen. Have arrested a woman for cruelty to a juvenile.
Full screen.
31-year-old Candace Sinsett is accused of physically
We'll come back centered, and then we'll go to some more full screens.
She's been arrested and booked into the Calcasieu Correctional Center. Her bond was set at $100,000.
She's up on cam.
Why would a violent offender from New Orleans be imported to Calcasieu Parish to participate in a work release program?
Full screen.
That's just one of the concerns about offender Dustin Pleasant. He was the man arrested for the murder of Brittany Gross last December. Pleasant had been previously arrested for shooting at a police officer in New Orleans in 2005.
We're going to mix to a sod out of 1.
Work release program here in Lake Charles. Pleasant committed suicide in Angola. Calcasieu Sheriff Tony Mancuso says he's working with House Speaker Chuck Quackley to get legislation allowing sheriffs to charge inmates the cost of ankle bracelets if they're in a work release program. Mancuso thinks work release programs serve a good purpose.
And
We
one.
know what they're going to do if they get out of jail. They got no job. They got no
29
money,
seconds.
They got no future.
Go to
We know what they're
crimination,
gonna
board BO, and eventually
The
go to a
majority of
slot
them
out of
continue
2.
to commit the
Boost
crimes
your
that they
audio.
committed when they got into jail. Or do
Okay.
we at least try
15.
at no cost to the taxpayers to give them employment to
10.
where they'll have a little money in their pocket and they're paying their own way. At that point, when they enter that
5.
program, the taxpayers are not paying for their incarceration anymore. They're paying for their own incarceration.
Mike Q.
Mancuso says since the
Stand by
Gross
stop for
murder,
2.
they no longer accept work release inmates from outside of Calcasieu Parish. Gross's parents support what will likely be called the Brittany Gross Law.
And 2.
She would be very
Boost your audio.
happy.
23 seconds per
Brittany is
percent.
very,
This bill's
she wanted
percent,
to help people all
100%.
the
Stand by
time.
more BM.
So I think that if this had
10
happened
seconds,
to
coming
one of
back
her
centered.
friends, she would be behind it 100%. And
My-
that's why my husband and I we're behind this bill 100%.
Mike Q.
House Bill 309 by Speaker Cleckley would
Standard by
authorize
on
sheriffs
cam.
to require inmates to pay a fee for electronic monitoring as part of their work release participation.
She's up on
The men
cam.
accused
Stand
in
by
the
full
shooting
screen.
deaths of 3 Lake Charles men last month have been indicted.
Full
A
screen.
Calcasieu grand jury indicted 18-year-old
Coming back
Monta
centered.
Hadnot on 3 counts of first-degree murder, 3 counts of attempted first-degree murder, and 6 counts of armed robbery and robbery with a firearm. He also faces 3 counts of aggravated assault. Lon Porter Jr. was also indicted in relation to the case. He's charged with 3
Stand
counts of
by.
aggravated assault with a firearm, 1 count of possession of a weapon by a convicted felon, and 1 count of accessory after the fact of first-degree murder. 3 victims were killed
Take it out.
at McMillan Park in March.
She's
A
up on
Lake
cam.
Charles
Stand
man
by
has
full
been charged
screen.
with second-degree murder in a stabbing incident,
Full screen.
shown here in a booking photo for a previous offense. Calcasieu Sheriff deputies say 59-year-old Alvin Sylvester Jr.
Stand by
stabbed
to
a
take
man
it out.
during an incident at his estranged wife's home. The victim was cut in the arm, but managed to hit Sylvester with
Take
a
it out.
shovel during the attack. A
She's
meeting
up on
on
cam.
Monday brings a new
Send
jail
my
in
video
Allen
from 3.
Parish one step closer to reality.
Video's
The
up.
Sheriff's Department and the Allen
come back
Parish
to
Police
3 and a
Bureau
2.
will meet at 6 o'clock on Monday to iron out the details. Last month, the State Bond Commission approved a bond sale to fund the new facility. The jail would be built on a
Stand by on
40-acre
cam.
site purchased 12 years ago, located just west of Oberlin on Highway 26.
There up on
A beautiful
cam.
outlook as
Someone
for
on
the
the
first part of
monitor.
our weekend. Let's get the first check of the forecast now with Chief Meteorologist Wade Hampton.
Yes, Cynthia, it's been a beautiful day today
What's
with
up?
lots of sunshine across the area. The humidity's been pretty low today, too. That is going to change, but I do expect more sunshine to continue. Here's the satellite
30s
radar
up.
across southwest Louisiana
We'll
and
come back
the
to
entire
3 and a
state.
2, then go
Not
choose
much
center
showing
on
up. A
Cynthia.
few clouds, especially over the southeast corner of the state, but no rain from those clouds. Temperature-wise, still warm. 77 here in Lake Charles, 75 to Quincy, 73 currently in DeRidder, and 76 at Morgan City. Look at my forecast tonight, though. Once the sun sets, the temperatures will drop through the 60s,
Stand by,
eventually
okay.
down into the 50s. Not quite as cool as what we saw this morning, but overall still a little cooler than normal for this time of year. But
There, up
even
on
warmer
cam.
weather, and then
So my
maybe
2
some
center.
rain by the end of the weekend. I've got more on that coming up in a few minutes. Cynthia.
All right, thanks a lot, Wade.
2's up.
3 people
Run a
were
video out of
rescued
1.
from this burning
Yep.
shrimp boat in Galveston today.
Video's up.
You can see the
Come
thick
back
black
centered.
smoke filling the air over the Houston Ship Channel. The U.S. Coast Guard says a nearby boater saw the flames and quickly helped get the fishermen off the boat.
What's your shot on
The
two?
survivors
Slightly
are
off.
workers from a local seafood market.
Standard by on
the
cam.
boat sank. There's no word yet on what caused the fire.
And she's up on
One
cam.
of the
Go to
3
video out
exotic
at
birds
2.
thought dead in Wednesday's police chase and crash in Broussard has been found alive this afternoon.
Video's
the
up.
Senegal parrot authorities initially thought died
come
in
back
the fire,
centered for the bump
turned up
video out of
alive
3 and
today at
1.
Broussard
One
gas
camera 1
station.
kicking me and zoom
Another
out.
bird died yesterday. The search continues for a 3rd missing bird.
And she's up on
His
cam.
career spanned
Sneaking her
decades
cards,
on
stand by your break.
television and in film. Today
Videos
we
up.
learned of the death of funny man Jonathan Winters. A look back at his life and career coming up.
And
But
wiping.
first, new details of U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry's visit to South Korea.
Go, camera
monitoring
1.
Tensions
You're
with the
up.
North.
In 3, 2, 1. Bay, take it. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go see. Stand by on cam. Mike Q.
Secretary of State John Kerry arrived in South Korea today as concern continues to mount
You're clear.
that North
Stand by
Korea
package
intends to
from
go
1.
forward with a missile test.
Okay.
Andrea Mitchell reports from Seoul.
1. This is a minute 19. Back to use the out cue. We'll come back centered. It's out.
Principally
We'll go to
their new
video
president,
attitude.
President Park, their first woman leader, that the U.S. will support and defend South Korea against any attack from the North.
We will defend
10.
our allies. We will stand with
out.
South
1
Korea,
minute.
Japan, and others against these threats, and we will defend ourselves.
He will also be delivering the same message in Japan and then going to Beijing tomorrow and trying to persuade the Chinese to use their maximum leverage, because they have the real economic clout with their neighbor and ally, North Korea, to try to get Kim Jong-un to back down. So this is all trying to tamp down the fires that have been burning here rhetorically and try to get back on a diplomatic course.
30.
His message today was to Kim Jong-un, you cannot win this war with the United States.
Kim Jong-un needs to understand, as I think he probably does, what the outcome of the conflict would be.
But of course there would be a
15.
terrible price to pay if North Korea did attack. South Korea and American forces here are vulnerable. So that is the very delicate
10.
balancing act, trying to step back from this
It's out.
crisis.
Stand by.
Andrea Mitchell, NBC News, Seoul, South Korea. Back to you.
Mike Q.
Called
Go
the
to video
comedic
attitude.
genius, Emmy Award-winning actor, comedian, and artist Jonathan Winters has died.
Video's up.
Winters was a regular on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson.
Come back one in the
He died
monitor
of
for
natural
traffic.
causes at his home in Montecito,
Bump and break.
California last evening, surrounded by family and friends. Winters' career spanned more than 60 years, appearing in film classics like It's a Mad, 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 Mad World, to voicing Papa Smurf in the 2011 animated film The Smurfs. Winters was probably best known for his character Maude Fricker,
Stand by, Wayne.
a sweet but wisecracking senior citizen.
And Mike Q. Wayne.
Well, traffic-wise this afternoon, no major issues out
Sneaking
there in
your
our
car,
area.
stand by your
Roadways and the
brake.
weather looks great for at least the first part of the weekend. Some changes are on the way. We'll have more on that right after this.
And pay taken. 15. Ten. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go see.
Now your pinpoint
Stand by,
forecast
Wayne.
with Chief Meteorologist Wade Hampton.
Mike Q.
Well, good afternoon to you. It turns out to be a pretty nice day here in Southwest Louisiana this afternoon with temperatures in the
clear.
upper 70s, even awfully close to 80 degrees after starting off this morning in the 40s. While it won't be quite that cool tonight, still going to be cool by our standards once again this evening. Once the sun sets, temperatures will drop out of the 60s, eventually heading down into the low 50s by first thing tomorrow morning. So on the order of between 3 and 5 degrees warmer tomorrow morning than what it was this morning. But if you happen to be up early in the morning, probably might still want at least long sleeves, if not maybe a light jacket. But you won't need it by the afternoon. Sunny and warm again tomorrow afternoon, but some rain is likely to return as early as late Saturday night into Sunday. More on that in a second, but no rain tonight. Here's a look at the visible satellite. Perfectly clear skies other than a few very high, thin cirrus clouds moving basically from southwest to northeast. Overall, lots of sunshine this afternoon. Of course, no rain. There's 7 Storm Vision HD. I do not expect any rain tonight, and even most of the day tomorrow should be dry. If we see any rain tomorrow at all, I think it would be tomorrow night. Here's a look at temperatures outside. 75 right now, Lafayette, 76 New Iberia, 72 in Cameron, 74 right now at Fort Polk. The air, though, is still fairly dry. Humidity levels are down. Dew points 30s and 40s outside. So once the sun sets tonight, that's why I expect temperatures to be able to drop. Once again, we'll go with lows like this: a 47 Oakdale, around 50 in Jennings, 51 Lake Charles, 59 to start your morning in Cameron. Satellite radar around the southeast. Not much going on, although there is a warm front to our south. Let me show you the weather map set up right now. High pressure is still virtually on top of us. That
David call
slides
about
east
a
starting
monitor
tonight and
for
tomorrow. And
6?
here comes the warm front. This is actually the cold front that moved through here Wednesday night and
Okay, 'cause
Thursday. It
he's
went to the
got-
south of us, has
he's got
stalled,
Olivia at the
and is going to be
monitor, and I
coming
know
back
we made
as
that
a warm front.
that
Now
graphic
watch
for
what
you and
happens
Olivia,
tomorrow through the day. That warm
but he
front
doesn't have anything
gradually lifts to the north, likely sparking showers and thunderstorms offshore first. So that's why I think the daytime tomorrow is going to be dry.
I would
Watch
think.
as we move into tomorrow night. that rain heads toward the coastline, moving the shore sometime late in the evening or maybe technically early Sunday morning, which would be around midnight, Saturday night, early Sunday morning. The biggest factor in how much rain and where the rain goes will be where does this area of low pressure that's likely to develop along that front, where does it go? If this flow is farther to the west than I have on the map, all this rain would also be farther to the west. But most of the models want to keep this from the Acadiana area and points east, meaning I think we would be on the quote good side of this, meaning some showers, yes, but probably most of the rain would be from Lafayette, points east to places like Baton Rouge and on toward New Orleans. For tonight, temperatures down to the 50s, no rain to worry about for this evening. Your forecast for tomorrow, overall highs near 80 degrees, a beautiful afternoon, although the clouds will be on the increase into the afternoon as that low pressure frontal system gets closer. For Sunday, I put the rain chance at 40%.
Thank you.
During the morning, mainly the rain should be coming to an end by
by
around lunchtime, so if you have outdoor plans in the afternoon, I still think it's
They're
going
up
to be
on
okay.
cam.
Tune in
Stand
tomorrow
by
at
to Q
6
to
and 10.
2.
Meteorologist Cedric Haynes will have another update on
This is
the
just a
exact
reader,
timing
right?
of that. But again, I don't think it's going to be a major problem. Most of the rain probably early morning.
All right, sounds good. Thanks a lot,
Q2,
Wade.
she's up.
Ever wonder why some
Sneaking
people
your
can
cart,
eat certain
stand by your
foods
break.
and others can't? The research behind
Nice zoom
Super
out.
Tasters next in our Health Minute.
Killer Mike fade. David needs like to take Valium or something. Something.
Oh shit.
15. What?
Yeah, I didn't know it was in the teasers.
10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go see. Standing by on cam. Mike, you.
Parents of children killed in vehicle backover incidents are calling on President Obama
You're clear.
to act on a
Stand by video for
5-year-old
one.
law aimed at preventing such accidents.
Video's
In
up.
2008, Congress
We're
passed
gonna mix
the
to a side out of
Cameron-Goldbranson
two.
and Kids
Coming back,
Transportation
Key.
Safety Act,
Okay.
which ordered the Department of Transportation to issue vehicle safety regulations aimed at reducing the number of backover accidents.
Okay.
But after 5 years and 4 delays, those regulations, which include such things as backup cameras and rear sensor systems, have yet to be issued.
Son of
We
2.
understand the problem. We recognize
35
the terrible cost of
seconds
life.
and over
We
again
know
is the
how to
out cue.
fix
We'll
it.
come back keyed.
The time for action is now.
Every death of every child is needless, but it's particularly needless in a situation like this where the technology is there, where it can be done, and I've not heard a good reason
15.
from anyone in a position of authority why these standards have not been issued.
I know it's too little
10.
too late for us, but if we can help prevent it from happening to other
It's
children
out.
in the future, that's why we're all here
Stand by,
doing
Mike.
this and
5
reliving
seconds.
our nightmares over and over again.
Mike Q.
The CDC says 50
Standing by on
children are
cam.
backed over by a
Excuse me.
vehicle in 1 week.
She's up on cam.
Scientists have found
Round to a
that some
package out
people
of 3.
taste different compounds more than others. They call them super tasters. Holly Furfer takes a closer look in our Health Minute.
And 3.
Food.
Standard out cue,
The
a minute
aroma,
22. We'll come
the
back
taste.
centered for the bump.
But not
Video out of
everyone
1.
agrees on what's good. Each person's taste buds are different because some are more sensitive than others.
So you tend to get less sensitive as
Then-
you get older. And some people are born genetically
It's
more
out.
sensitive to certain tastes.
These people are known as super tasters. But super tasters don't have
What is this
superpowers that
restaurant?
allow
It
them
looks
to taste
amazing.
all flavors in each and every bite.
Super tasters has more to do with how you perceive certain kinds of bitter.
What super tasters are tasting that others don't is a chemical substance that reacts with food called PTC. In super tasters, certain foods like dark leafy greens, coffee, and some teas can set off the bitterness. The way to test for a super taster is to have a participant sip a concoction that sets off PTC. Dr.
30.
Reed is a non-taster. Anna Lysenko, who works with her, is a super taster. Notice their reactions when they both taste the compound.
Leaves a very extremely bitter taste on the back of your tongue.
But Anna says she loves food and is only picky when it comes to veggies.
Brussels sprouts are a big one.
Doctors say if they can better understand taste mechanisms, especially in super tasters, they could pin
Standing
down
by, 5
why we eat
seconds.
what we do and how that could lead some people to become obese. For today's Health Minute, I'm Holly Furfer.
And Mike Q. Sneaking
Next
a card.
on Live
Stand by
at
your
5,
break.
celebrating a day
Video's
of
up.
diversity through a Taste of Louisiana festival. We'll show you local schools' fun learning experience next.
Killer Mike. And fade. 15. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go stocks.
7 News is at your service with the Stock Market Report, sponsored by Sam Hebert Financial Group. Perhaps we should talk.
All right, stand by sound from C in 3, 2, 1. Go C. Standing by on cam. My cue.
A very busy day of learning and fun at Our Lady Catholic School in Sulphur. The school is hosting its Louisiana Day Festival.
We're going to mix 2 aside out of 2. We will mix with banner.
It's a unique tribute to all of the unique festivals held across the state.
And 2.
All kind of festivities for the children
30 seconds.
to learn about Louisiana.
It's out.
And we want to do it in a
different
fun
things.
way.
The out cue, more VO, coming back to 3 and a 2.
This morning on, they have crafts. They're doing frogs and crabs. In the afternoon, we're going to have a festival of foods, which pertains to each class had to pick a festival, and they are going to showcase their festival with food. We've got hay rides going on. It's just a fun day for the kids to learn. But it's a great way for them to learn because they're having fun doing different things.
My cue.
Also part of today's fun of French band performance
3.
and frog races. And you saw those strawberries.
30 out of the show. They're up on cam.
Strawberry Festival.
Absolutely.
Looks good.
It did. And we've got a few festivals going on this weekend here in Southwest Louisiana, here in Lake Charles. The Crawfish Festival, we've got Railroad Days in DeQuincy, and it looks good weather-wise tonight and tomorrow. But after that, rain.
15.
All right, it's going to be a busy weekend ahead. That's going to do it for us for
10.
Live at 5. We'll see you back here in 1/2 hour for 7 News at 6. Have a great evening.
Go wide. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fade, take it.
Okay, big show, guys.
All right.
I'm calling that clean.
Yeah, I think.
That weather mic's probably going to